Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video today. And today, the New England Patriots are signing running back Rhamondre Stevenson to a $36 million deal. This is a 4-year extension where $17 million is guaranteed. So almost half of his contract is guaranteed. 18 million would be halfway, so 17 is almost 50% of his contract. Rhamondre Stevenson just had an outstanding 2023 season. He put up these numbers even though he missed a total of 5 games. And if you look at the Patriots offense, which was one of the most horrendous offenses in the NFL, he was really one of the only bright spots from that Patriots offense. Yes, they had other guys like Ezekiel Elliott who got to start like 5 games at running back for them and did a really good job as a backup. Hunter Henry had a really solid season as their tight end, but Rhamondre Stevenson was really the only bright spot of that New England Patriots offense. It was a very bad year, but to get him locked up is definitely great. Only 12 games played. So this is the numbers he put up with playing only 12 games and missing 5. He had 619 rushing yards on 156 attempts. He averaged 4 rushing yards per carry. He also averaged 52 a game. He also had 4 rushing touchdowns, and he's a great receiving back as well. He had 38 receptions for 238 receiving yards and 0 touchdowns. So on 22, even though he was not a starter for most of the year, because they still had Damian Harris, who was a big part of their offense in 22. He played 17 games. This is his second season in the league. 17 games, 7 starts in 22. He had 1,040 rushing yards. So that's what he can do in 17 games played, which also want to remind everybody that is a full game season, but that's a full game season where 10 of the games, he's not even a starter. He had 5 rushing touchdowns with his 1,040 rushing yards with 49 first downs. He also averaged 5 yards per carry and over 61 rushing yards per game. And he was even a better receiving back than he was this year. He had 421 receiving yards and 1 touchdown, which is probably the numbers he'd have at the receiving end if he played the 17 games in 2023. So, I think he'd have pretty similar numbers in 2023. If he would have played the same amount of, games that he played in 2022. He had 400 less this year compared to his second season, but he played 5 less games. So, probably if not, would have not got to that. Maybe he doesn't get to that number, maybe he doesn't get to that number if he plays the full 17 games, but he damn well gets close in my opinion. He'd probably reach almost 1,000 yards because with the offense so bad like the New England Patriots, you just got to keep feeding the ball because that's the only way to create some offense. With the bad quarterback play, not a lot of wide receivers. I mean, outside of Hunter Henry and Ezekiel Elliott, not a lot of other ways to get yardage and and make some productive offense. So definitely great to lock him up, and especially as this team is going to start improving. You add in a great quarterback like Drake May. They've made some improvements at the wide receiver position. I think as the years go by, in the next couple years, if Drake May becomes who he should become, I think some wide receivers are gonna want to come join him. I mean, you got a couple wide receivers who are in tough situations right now. T. Higgins and Brandon Ayuk are in tough situations, could be traded, if not, are going to leave their franchise pretty soon. I'm sure the Patriots are going to be all over 2 guys like that. There have been so many rumors about A.J. Brown and him potentially leaving Philadelphia, although I don't think that's going to happen. But I think the Patriots are going to get in the mix of 2 of the guys who are, in a lot of trade rumors right now, and Brandon Ayuk and T. Higgins. Also, Deebo Samuel has been thrown around in trade mentions, which is someone New England had a chance to draft. So I think they're going to improve this team, this offense, as the years go by, and he's going to be a cornerstone of their offense, being that running back. And so let me know your thoughts on the extension in the comment section, and peace out.